All right, what's going on, everybody? My name is Sebastian. I've been trading for a few years, and I found some pretty mild success in what I've been doing. And it could very easily be luck, or it could not. So I figured that I'm gonna kind of journal my ideas, and maybe it'll give me some perspective on kind of what I'm thinking, and help me improve and help you guys improve. Uh, so basically, I started GameStop era during that time, and that's actually a year before that. I was pretty much just buying stocks and riding them into the ground and losing all my money. I did that for a while until oh wow, something fell. Until eventually I kind of realized that instead of looking for stuff to buy, you should be reading people's behavior and people's psychology, and you should be responding to that. And everybody has a different way of doing that. But ultimately, if you're trying to play other people, you're on the right track, um, because fundamentals, macro, valuation, things could change very quickly, and you're not going to be able to keep up with it. So, it's just not going to happen. That's my theory, at least. I have picked up quite a few books, right? Like William O'Neill, How to Make Money in Stocks, Nicholas Darvis, How I Made 2 million in the Stock Market. I mean, endless charting books, theory books, and I think that books are good. I think information's good, but I think it's foundational. And I think that if you're looking for an edge or something to actually make money, it's not going to be in those books. And I think that everybody should read them, and you should kind of get your bearings about what to do. But I think after that, if you're looking for what to do next, it's not going to be in a book. It's going to be reacting to what other people do or reacting to what the market does and benefiting from it. So, what should you be looking for essentially? I don't believe in indicators. I think indicators are also a big waste of time. I think moving averages and maybe Fibonacci's to an extent can be used, but I think even that it can be flawed. At the end of the day, I think it's about adaptability, and I think that your job is not to predict, your job is to interpret. That's a brilliant quote because that really is what you're doing here. You're just trying to interpret what's happening. And that can happen very quickly, and so you have to be able to adapt very quickly and change on a moment's notice. And that's not our psychology. Our psychology wants comfort and to just have it figured out for us and feel safe that we have the right answer. And the right answer in this is not that, is not what you want to do. It's just what needs to be done. Well, with that being said, I would say, how do I feel about the outlook going forward, 2024? I think we're going to get rate cuts in the middle of the year, and I think the market is going to continue to appreciate until it overheats, and then we're going to have a pullback. I think we're overdue for a pullback, and that could happen at any point. So I don't think you should put all your dry powder into the market, not financial advice. I think you should sit around and wait and be patient. But I think it's a good time to start putting some money in and to make it work, not financial advice. I think things are bullish, and I think they're going to continue to be bullish. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't continue to go up a little bit more. Why do I say a little bit? Because I feel like we've already gone up a lot, and that doesn't mean we can't go up. That's the perfect reason to keep going up, but there's enough sentiment that makes me feel like everybody's not fully invested. And so any kind of spike or any type of running away in the market is going to be met with profit taking all the way up. That's why I think it's just hop in when you can and don't go balls deep because there's going to be plenty of time. That's another really, really massive thing in all of investing and finance is that you got to be really patient. You really have to just sit around and wait for your moment. And when your moment comes, you need to take it. It's not about forcing a moment or trying to make something happen. It's about being patient and waiting for the proper moment. And I think the last thing that I'll say is it doesn't really matter what you think. And more often than not, what you think is probably wrong. So you should let the market confirm anything that you're thinking. You know, your ideas should not be the apex of like just instantly what you believe, what you're going to do with your money. You should have green flags confirming your ideas, confirming your suspicions and your thoughts before you believe them. It'd be like if you had a friend or something like that, and people were just saying stuff about them in a negative way. You know, it may raise some concern about how you're feeling, but ultimately, you should look for things to tell you whether or not you should believe that. And if all the signs are pointing to you should believe that, well, then you'd be a fool not to. And if you see, you know, belief that you don't think those things are going to happen, then you shouldn't. Because ultimately things move in a wave, and nothing is going to be this way or that way. It's going to be a bit of both. And there's going to be opportunity all along the way. So most of it is just perspective. And can you be adaptable in your perspective to capitalize on things? Looking at it in any other way is rather pointless. Well, that'll be the first video for today with absolutely no mic, just some knowledge. So I'll update the mic and kind of get this stuff a little bit more reasonable. And we're going to go a little bit farther into how to be profitable and how to actually make money. It's a zero-sum game. So at the end of the day, in my belief, it's just going to be about focus and speed. And if you're not willing to put the time into doing those things, then you know it's kind of a waste of time. You should just put your money in SPY and then not even worry about it, because it's just a lot of time and focusing. And so if you don't have the will or the time to do that, you could pretty much do almost as well with no time and energy. Just save yourself a lot of pointless time. So something to consider. But yeah, my name is Sebastian, and thank you for coming to the video. This will be the first one.